Hello Virgo, thank you so much for joining me. I hope everybody is doing incredibly well. Let's start with a really yummy deep breath in. Let's go, 1, 2, 3. Let it all go. Okay, so here we are, week the 10th to the 17th of December, nearing out to the closing out of the year and the winter solstice. Mammoth Astrology, Virgo, and everyone else watching. You know, it's amazing how many non-Virgos watch these weeklies. So yes, everyone is welcome. Mammoth Astrology taking place, massive changes, and so let's get a card for each day of the week. Tuesday the 10th, Moon in Aries is trining the Sun in Sagittarius. You've really got to give yourself what you need on this day. What is it that makes you feel comfortable? Because it is your comfort right now that really is I think the key element here. Your comfort is important, and so are your desires, and so you're gonna have to see what it is that you need to give to you in order to make you feel a lot more aligned with what you know to truly be yours. And this is a big thing because we can get distracted with other things that really like pull on our energy, and this is really saying, this day is really saying, listen, you've got to be on top of your priority list of importance. The Two of Swords. And I don't think there is any need to deliberate or be back and forth or be in two minds about things that you already know to be true. If you want to achieve what you want to achieve, there's gonna have to be a disassociation with the possibility of threats. There's got to be a disassociation with distractions. There's got to be a disassociation with the toing and froing. You've got to make your mind up, and it's got to be you. You've got to be the most important person to you on Tuesday. So put down this exhausting defense. Take off the blindfold. There's no imminent danger. Embrace where you're at. Embrace what it is that you need to do for you in order to feel a lot more safe and secure within your own experience, especially in this time. There's a lot more that needs to be done in order to clear your mind, to clear up any indecision. There's no toing and froing. It's really straightforward at this point, I think. And it's really important that you understand that you can't be turning a blind eye to a matter anymore, Virgo. And so take off the blindfold. Do what it takes to make you feel a lot more comfortable so that you're giving yourself what you need. And that includes your desires. What are your desires? What do you desire? It's time to desire you more than anything else. Wednesday, the 11th, the moon enters Taurus and is squaring Mars in Leo. This is the King of Cups, and this is the perfect embodiment of energy for Wednesday's energy. Cool, calm, and collected in the face of the constant flux, the to and fro of life. The emotional intelligence that is being asked of you, the stability, the security, the centeredness would really be so important on this day, because it gives you an opportunity to allow yourself to let off some steam, right? Where is it that you know that you have been getting frustrated over certain matters, and where is it that you really need to not only pour into your own cup but remain as centered and as stable and as balanced in the constant flux of change, right? And so here is this day where you're really being asked to embody emotional intelligence and stability and security and centeredness. And don't let your frustrations or, you know, the thrashing of life get you off center. Don't let it spill out the contents of your cup, because Thursday's energy, Venus in Aquarius, which is opposite Mars in Leo, which is in retrograde, 6 of Cups, the 9 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles. There is a reconciliation here to an abundance, independence, a fortunate, abundant independence, as well as a functioning, stable, secure, coherent family environment also. There is a reconciliation going on here on Thursday's energy. This really is a good time to channel your passions in a productive kind of way. Okay, and so the key to all reconciliations, the key to all reminiscing, all nostalgia, all returning back to your comfort, quiet, safe space will require from you a very stable self-concept in which your boundaries are being honored, your reserves are being honored, and you are really quite, I think, with this Mercury retrograde, your communication really has to be, I think, as optimistic as possible, because there's a lot of stability, finance, and a lot of like security that you're being asked to attain this week. And I think a lot of that has to do with involving all of the elements, right? Here you are being told with air element, clear your thoughts, clear your mind. There's no need for indecision. There is no imminent danger. There's no imminent threat. If anything, there needs to be more self-reliance on making yourself as comfortable and as emotionally, intelligently stable, secure as possible. Because the reunions, the reconciliations that this Mercury retrograde is bringing forward really does promise a lot more of a positive financial situation. Let's get some energy for Friday the 13th. And I think I will take the one that came up. That is the Two of Wands. Mercury in Sagittarius is sextiling Venus in Aquarius, and the moon moves into the sign of Gemini. That is the Two of Wands for Friday's energy. This is you needing to see what needs to be done in order to get yourself organized, planned, prepared, and ready. I think effective communication on this day would really be doing the opposite of what really hasn't been working. And I think this Two of Wands energy really is suggesting, like, open yourself up, open your mind up to new perspectives, new opportunities, new ways of doing things, new people even. There's got to be something here about you really planning your time, your energy, and seeing where it is that you can take yourself in the future and what it is that you need to do in order to get yourself there. This really is that time where people come into making those New Year's resolutions, right? This really is that time. And so here you are, kind of being told, get organized. It's time to plan. It's time to prepare. Let's get some energy for Saturday the 14th. And that is the Emperor card. Aries energy. The moon in Gemini is conjuncting Jupiter in Gemini on this day. And it is a good day for possibilities and options. It's really, really a good idea to stay positive and focus on the good. I think optimism is generally going to be quite easy. With all of this talk of organization and reunions, this could be a reunion with either a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, or an Aries coming through really strong. This is a day to own it. 10 toes down, right? Your independence, being fair and just to those around you. But this is also paternal instinct. This is the daddy of the zodiac, right? So here in this Aries energy, it is saying, focus on the good. Own it. Really own it, right? Be about the business. 10 toes down. Ready for action in all and any moment. This is that surplus of energy. This is that desire and that want to protect and provide and hold it down. Let's get some energy for Sunday the 15th when Mercury goes direct and there is a full moon in Gemini. Now, we've got the Sagittarius and Gemini dynamic playing out here. And that's everything to do with fun, adventure, communication, and your peoples. So, optimism, key point, as well as preparation. And I think there's a lot of energies saying exactly that. It's time to really get organized, prepared, clear-minded, and about the business. Let's get some energy for this full moon in Gemini as Mercury goes direct. That's the High Priestess. Powerhouse. For some reason, I'm thinking this is a powerhouse reunion. This is a mighty emperor and his High Priestess. His sexy little know-it-all. This full moon is kind of saying to you, trust what you know. Experience is gold. It's the education that really is what counts in life, not what you learn in these silly institutions that doesn't really mean anything after a little while. Life is experience. Trust what you know. Trust your intuition and your instincts. Trust what you know. That's really important on Sunday. For Monday's energy, the 16th, the moon in Cancer is trining Saturn in Pisces, and take a break. This is about progress, not perfection. I would use this day to, with the Chariot card, really focus on the home environment. Really focus on where it is that you kind of need to live in between the fray a little bit and take those risks, you know. This is where you really just need to embrace it, charge forward with this emotional cardinality and go for it. But nothing great can be achieved without the sufficient rest that goes behind it. Take a moment, stop, see what it is that really needs to be looked at and what really needs to be done, and embrace the movement forward from there on out. I think that's all I have for you for now. If you enjoyed the reading, do give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment, let me know how you're doing. All donations to the channel are so greatly appreciated. Lots and lots of love to you guys. I shall catch you again soon. Bye.